By spring 2025, BABYMONSTER is making serious noise. A rookie group with a full arena tour, sold-out shows, and fans wondering just how far this will go. Are we seeing the start of something huge? In this video, we break down the tour, the numbers, and what it really says about their place in the industry. If you're into stories that go beyond the stage, support us with a like, subscribe, and stay until the end. This is NM60 K-pop. In spring 2024, BABYMONSTER entered the scene with impact few rookie groups could match. Just months after their official debut, the group held a two-day fan meet in Tokyo, their first major live event, drawing more than 26,000 fans. For a brand new act, those numbers were almost unprecedented, and they sent a message. This wasn't just another girl group rollout. The momentum continued to build. In November, BABYMONSTER released their first full album, Drip, and the results were immediate. The album topped iTunes charts in 11 countries and debuted at number 149 on the US Billboard 200. A major leap for a rookie group, especially one still establishing its presence outside Asia. It was clear they weren't just capturing attention at home, they were moving on to the global stage. Behind the scenes, YG Entertainment was making its intentions known. G-Dragon, one of YG's most iconic artists, was brought in to co-write the album's title track. That move alone signaled just how seriously the label was backing BABYMONSTER, investing top-tier talent to craft their sound and image. Critics took notice. Fashion magazines and music media alike began referring to the group as the face of K-pop's fifth generation, and industry analysts pointed out that BABYMONSTER had already reached career milestones that other top-tier groups took years to achieve. Sales data backed the buzz. In its first week, Drip sold over 400,000 copies, setting a new record for the fastest-selling debut by any girl group. The impact wasn't just cultural, it was financial. YG's stock surged by 6% following the release, showing just how much investor confidence was riding on this new act. And then came the biggest announcement yet. BABYMONSTER would embark on their first world tour in January 2025. Not just local shows. An arena tour with stops in major cities like Seoul, New Jersey, and Los Angeles. It was an aggressive move for a group still in their rookie year, and it sparked a bigger question within the K-pop industry. Could this group, still at the very start of their career, be laying the groundwork for a new era? In January 2025, BABYMONSTER officially stepped onto the global stage. Their first world tour, Hello Monsters, opened in Seoul with two back-to-back shows at the KPOP Dome, one of Korea's most iconic venues. Over 21,000 fans attended across both nights, setting a new benchmark for any rookie girl group. It was clear, YG's investment was already paying off. From there, the tour picked up speed. In March, BABYMONSTER played a three-night run in Yokohama, Japan, selling out all 30,000 seats and even unlocking blocked-view sections just to meet demand. Local media described the response as explosive, with headlines declaring that BABYMONSTER had officially captured Japan. Then came North America, a market that many groups struggle to crack. On February 28th, they launched the US leg at Newark's Prudential Center, then followed up with a sold-out night at Los Angeles' Kia Forum. Both venues hold around 17,000 people, and tickets reportedly vanished within days. Fans lined up for merch hours before doors opened, and VIP packages sold out entirely online. In response to overwhelming demand, YG added 6 more dates across the US and Canada, including stops in Seattle, Chicago, and Toronto. By early spring, BABYMONSTER was filling arenas from coast to coast. For a group less than a year into their debut, the scale was nearly unprecedented. Each sellout wasn't just a concert, it was a statement. They weren't just popular, they were competing on the same level as acts with 5 or 6 years of legacy behind them. But as the buzz grew louder, so did the comparisons. Fans and analysts alike began to ask, how would this tour stack up against Blackpink's global runs? Could BABYMONSTER really match, or even begin to challenge in those numbers? The hype was undeniable, but the math would soon speak for itself. As impressive as BABYMONSTER's debut tour has been, the numbers still place them well behind Blackpink's massive benchmarks. For context, Blackpink's first world tour, In Your Area, ran from 2018 to 2019, spanning 36 shows and selling over 470,000 tickets. Their stadium tour, Born Pink, between 2022 and 2023 took things to another level. 66 shows, nearly 1.8 million tickets sold, and a staggering $331 million in revenue. By comparison, Hello Monsters is projected to reach somewhere between 100,000 and 150,000 tickets by May 2025. Even at $100 per ticket, that's a total gross of around $15 million, just a fraction of Blackpink's peak numbers. The difference in scale is clear. BABYMONSTER is filling 17,000-seat arenas. Blackpink played in stadiums holding over 60,000 fans night after night. But numbers don't tell the whole story. Analysts point out that the global K-pop market has expanded dramatically since Blackpink's debut, and BABYMONSTER is performing in a world where expectations and opportunities are much bigger. The industry now moves faster, and new groups can grow quicker than ever before. YG's stock spike after BABYMONSTER's debut was a signal. The label believes this group can carry the future. Fans online already call them the monster queens of the fifth generation, showing up in sold-out crowds, chanting every lyric, and flooding platforms with fan cams and edits. If you're enjoying this kind of K-pop coverage, the deeper context, the business behind the buzz, the stories that go beyond stages, consider supporting us with a like and subscribing. It helps more than you think. Now, the question isn't whether BABYMONSTER is rising, it's how far they can go from here. Charts and headlines tell one story, but the bigger picture is still unfolding. BABYMONSTER isn't just a new group. They represent a strategic shift for YG Entertainment. For years, Blackpink has been the company's global engine, the act that defined YG's brand and revenue. But now, a new generation is being positioned to take that spotlight. BABYMONSTER is at the center of that plan. Korean business media has already taken notice. One report described their record-breaking sales and packed concerts as easing concerns over YG's dependency on Blackpink. Their debut EP, with over 400,000 copies sold in its first week, has become a defining moment of this new wave. And analysts are watching closely. Some now suggest that BABYMONSTER, alongside boy group Treasure, could gradually reshape the company's long-term profitability. This all comes at a time when K-pop is growing faster than ever. Millions of fans around the world are streaming Korean music daily, buying merch, and following groups in real time across every platform. BABYMONSTER's multinational lineup, with members from Korea, Japan, and Thailand, positions them perfectly to lead this next phase. Their music videos rack up tens of millions of views, and every sold-out show sparks global hashtags and fan content within hours. The Hello Monsters tour has proven they can build hype, sell tickets, and grab attention. But they're still in their first year. The bigger test is coming. Can they keep this momentum going? Will their next album dominate charts? Can they hold their place once the novelty fades? In the business of K-pop, a strong debut is just the beginning. The real challenge is building a legacy. In the end, BABYMONSTER has already rewritten what's possible for a rookie group, even if they haven't, at least yet, reached the heights Blackpink once claimed. Their sold-out arenas, explosive chart debuts, and massive online presence prove one thing: this is not a normal debut. From the start, they've been treated and received as a major force, but now comes the real test: sustaining momentum, growing their catalog, and building identity beyond the buzz. And they'll be doing it in the shadow of a major comeback, because Blackpink is officially set to return in 2025. With both groups active under the same label, the comparisons are only going to intensify, so we'll be watching closely the streaming charts, the album rollouts, the tour expansions, to see if BABYMONSTER can carve out a legacy of their own, maybe even one that stands shoulder to shoulder with the legends before them. If you've enjoyed this kind of K-pop storytelling, deeper, structured, and focused on what really drives the industry, support the channel with a like, leave a comment with your take, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching. This is NM60 K-pop.